Have you ever wondered how one of the world's largest religions, Islam, originated? The genesis of Islam can be traced back to the 7th century in Arabia, a period marked by tribal warfare, shifting alliances, and a rich tapestry of traditions and cultures. It was in this dynamic and tumultuous context that a man named Muhammad, hailing from the city of Mecca, emerged as a pivotal figure. Prophet Muhammad, born into the Quraysh tribe, the ruling power in Mecca, would become the catalyst for a profound shift in Arabian society. At around 40 years of age, he began experiencing a series of revelations which he understood to be divine messages from Allah, the one and only God. These revelations, which continued for approximately 23 years, were later compiled into the Quran, the Holy Book of Islam. Mecca, the city of Muhammad's birth, held significant importance in the birth and spread of Islam. The city was a major hub of commerce and religion, housing the Kaaba, a sacred shrine that drew pilgrims from all over Arabia. With the advent of Islam, Mecca became the spiritual heart of the new religion, a status it retains to this day. The spread of Islam across the Arabian Peninsula was not an overnight phenomenon, but a process that unfolded over several decades. It began in Mecca, where Muhammad preached his revelations, advocating for monotheism and a moral code based on compassion, charity, and social justice. Despite facing severe opposition, the new faith gradually gained followers, ultimately leading to the establishment of an Islamic state in Medina. From Medina, Islam expanded rapidly across the Arabian Peninsula, propelled by a combination of religious fervor, strategic alliances, and military campaigns. Within a century of Muhammad's death, Islam had spread far beyond Arabia, reaching as far as Spain in the west and India in the east. And thus, Islam, a religion that would shape the course of human history, was born. What are the fundamental beliefs that guide the lives of nearly 2 billion Muslims worldwide? That's precisely what we're delving into in this part of our exploration. At the heart of Islam are the 5 pillars, a set of core practices that help to shape a Muslim's life. These are not just rituals, but guiding principles, each representing a specific aspect of the Islamic faith. First, we have the Shahada, the declaration of faith. It is a simple yet profound statement. There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. This affirms the central tenet of Islam, monotheism, the belief in one God, Allah, and it also acknowledges Muhammad as Allah's final messenger. Next is Salat, the practice of prayer. Muslims are required to perform 5 daily prayers facing the Kaaba in Mecca. These prayers serve as a direct link between the worshipper and Allah, fostering a sense of discipline, peace, and spiritual growth. The third pillar is Zakat, or charity. Muslims are obliged to give a portion of their wealth to those less fortunate, promoting a sense of community and social responsibility. Fourth is Sawm, or fasting, which is observed during the holy month of Ramadan. From dawn till dusk, Muslims abstain from food, drink, and other physical needs, a time for purification and spiritual reflection. Finally, we have the Hajj, the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca. Every able-bodied Muslim who can afford to do so is expected to undertake this journey at least once in their lifetime. It's a powerful expression of unity and equality where millions gather to worship Allah together. And beyond these pillars, Muslims believe in the Quran as the word of Allah revealed to Prophet Muhammad, and in the Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet as guides for their daily life. These pillars form the foundation of a Muslim's life, guiding their actions and decisions. They provide a framework for living a life of faith, submission, and devotion to Allah, the one and only God. Who is Allah, the deity worshipped by Muslims? This question opens up a vast panorama of understanding, central to the Islamic faith. In the Islamic tradition, Allah is not just a deity, but the supreme deity, the one and only God. This is the cornerstone of Islam's monotheistic belief, a faith deeply rooted in the unity of God. Allah is not conceived as an anthropomorphic entity, but as a transcendental being beyond human comprehension, yet closer to us than our jugular vein, as described in the Quran. The Quran, the holy book of Islam, portrays Allah as the creator and sustainer of the universe. Every leaf that falls, every star that twinkles in the night sky, every wave that crashes upon the shore, all are within his knowledge and command. He is the cause of all causes, the mover of all motion, the life of all life. Allah is described as being omnipotent and omniscient, possessing absolute power and knowledge. He is Al-Qadir, the all-powerful, who holds the reins of the universe, and Al-Alim, the all-knowing, who is aware of everything, seen and unseen. Nothing escapes his knowledge, and nothing is beyond his power. But Allah is not just the Almighty and the All-Knowing. He is also the most merciful and the most compassionate. His mercy embraces all things, and his compassion is boundless. He is the source of all love, peace, and goodness. He is the guide for those who seek the truth and the light for those lost in darkness. In the Islamic faith, Allah is not a distant, indifferent deity. He listens to prayers, responds to supplications, and guides his creation with wisdom and mercy. He is intimately involved in the life of every creature, guiding their destinies with absolute wisdom and justice. The concept of Allah in Islam is profound and multifaceted, reflecting a balance between transcendence and immanence, power and mercy, justice and compassion. Allah, the all-powerful and all-knowing, stands at the center of a Muslim's faith. What wisdom does the Quran, the holy book of Islam, impart to its followers? The Quran, revered as the word of Allah, serves as the ultimate source of guidance for Muslims. It is more than just a book. It is a spiritual guide, a moral compass, and a source of comfort and inspiration. It is the beacon that illuminates the path for Muslims, guiding them in their journey through life. At its core, the Quran imparts profound teachings on morality. It encourages Muslims to lead lives characterized by honesty, integrity, and righteousness. It promotes kindness, forgiveness, and generosity, urging its followers to extend these virtues not only to their fellow humans, but also to all of Allah's creations. It fosters a deep sense of responsibility, instilling the belief that every action has consequences, and hence it's crucial to tread the path of righteousness. The Quran also emphasizes the importance of justice, underscoring it as an integral aspect of a harmonious society. It advocates for equality and fairness, urging its followers to stand against oppression and to strive for justice, even if it goes against their own interests. It instills a profound respect for the rule of law, shaping societies where justice and fairness are not just ideals but a way of life. Beyond morality and justice, the Quran strongly underscores compassion. It teaches its followers to show empathy and kindness to others, especially to those in need. It fosters a sense of community and brotherhood, encouraging Muslims to look beyond their own needs and to care for others. The Quran's teachings have shaped Islamic law and culture. It has influenced the development of legal systems in many Muslim-majority countries, establishing principles of fairness, justice, and compassion. It has also enriched Islamic culture, inspiring art, literature, and philosophy. In essence, the Quran is not just a religious text, but a comprehensive guide for life. Its teachings permeate every aspect of a Muslim's life, influencing their decisions, actions, and relationships. It provides a framework for understanding the world and our place within it. The Quran serves as a compass, guiding Muslims on their journey through life. How does Islam continue to shape the world today? As we journey into the present, we find Islam deeply intertwined with the fabric of global society. Its influence transcends borders, permeating politics, culture, and social dynamics. The principles of Islam have guided the creation of legal systems, inspired awe-inspiring architecture, and fostered a rich tapestry of art and literature. Yet, the road is not always smooth. Muslims around the world grapple with contemporary issues such as the struggle for religious freedom, the quest for social justice, and the challenge of reconciling tradition with modernity. These are not merely Muslim challenges, but human ones as we collectively navigate the complexities of the 21st century. Despite these challenges, the spirit of Islam, anchored in faith and community, continues to thrive. In this, we see the resilience of a faith that has weathered over 14 centuries of change. Islam, a faith that began in 7th century Arabia, continues to shape our world in profound ways.